And this is Martin from Two Bears HQ Newsroom. And this is our monthly roundup for March 2025. And coming along today, we have our roving reporters who will be talking about an unexpected early surprise, a trip south, and that's a significant anniversary, that is. Yes. Luckily enough, my English is getting better, believe it or not. And something drastic. So, let us first start of all, we have had some visitors. My brother and his friend Ina, with Ina's son Max, came to visit us for a few days. Of course, we're really welcome, and we enjoyed a very nice Indian meal in Huntley with them while they toured this area of Scotland. Next on today's news, we have there was an earlier than expected event. Yes, this was actually involving several builders and everything. Our roving reporter, Ellie Turner, will fill us in with video details.
So earlier in the year, you'll know if you follow this channel regularly that we lost our hens, all of them, overnight to some critter that had got in and murdered them all overnight. Now, they used to live in our old summer house at the top of the garden, and Martin and I had a chat, and we decided we wouldn't, for the time being, get any more hens. So we did another video of how not to take down a summer house. It really was a video on how not to do it. So if you want to go and look back and have a laugh, go and have a look back and have a laugh. So we now have something else in the garden in place of the old summer house. So I'm about to show you what it is, and you've probably already guessed. If I swing you around behind me, you'll see a new summer house. So let's take you in and show you around. There seems to be somebody in the summer house. Hello.
Oh, come in for some peace.
What are you doing in here? Having a snooze. Oh well, you carry on, just ignore me. So he's going to snore now. So while Martin's snoring away there, I'll introduce you to our summer house. It is slightly bigger than our other one. Our other one was a 8 foot by 6 foot. I think that's right. And we were going to replace it like for like, but this particular one, for some reason, was already built and didn't actually make it into the person's garden who ordered it. And it is a 10 foot by 8 foot, so it's much bigger. But we got it for the same price, so we got a bit of a deal on this. It's also, as you can see, fully insulated. So we're set for the winter weather. That's why Martin's having a nice little snooze down there. And it is, as well, double glazed. So this is double glazed in here. And I'm just going to turn you around. I'm also going to show you, Steve also has his own little door where he can come in and out as well. See, we think of everything.
No curtains up yet.
No, there's not. I haven't made the curtains yet, have I? I'll get them moaned at. So anyway, this is our new summer house. So we are looking forward to spending many nights in here. Well, not nights, obviously, overnights. Although we may try it out. That's a spare bed is now in the summer house. Martin's, what are you looking at me like that? Am I disturbing you? So yeah, that is our summer house. I'm going to go back outside because I have something else to tell you about. Bye, bye, Mr. Snorri. Bye. Bye.
Oh, we'll get up there.
It actually has a key. I can lock him in if I want. Good idea.
Earlier this month, we actually took a trip down south. This was a flying visit, setting off on 2 o'clock, 2:15 on a Saturday afternoon, and getting back here around 1 o'clock Monday morning. Yes, we were in Gloucester, just finalising a few little things which Ellie needed to do. And Ellie will give us the details of this later.
I went down south earlier to go and help my brother finish clearing out my mum and dad's house and collect some furniture that I wanted. It was a flying visit. As you know, if you followed us for a while, my mum and dad died very shortly after one another last year, and so yeah, the house is being dealt with. So that was a reason for our quick flying visit down there. It was quite sad to see the empty house. It is empty now. But it's time for another family to move in there and make their own memories. Because we've made many, many memories in that house. It's time for somebody else to do the same. So I no longer have a key to my childhood home.
And right, we have also done something very drastic. Yes.
Yes, thank you, Martin. I need to take you inside to show you the unexpected event that has happened in our house. Come with us. Come with me and take you inside and explain what's happened. Okay, I'm in the kitchen because this is where the story starts. Last year, our next door neighbour is a joiner, and our kitchen was falling apart. And last year, he was taking out a kitchen from somebody else's house, so he put that kitchen in here. Now, we did not know what we were getting, what the units were that we were getting, and the units that we have are many more than there were in here to start off with. So therefore, to cut a long story short, the table will not go back into the kitchen. So we have had the table in the spare bedroom for the past year, along with the bed settee and the desk that we work from. So, and Peter, our next door neighbour, has always known what we've wanted to do. So on a Friday, bearing in mind this is Sunday, Friday, he came round Friday night and said, I'm going to come round tomorrow and do that thing for you. So we very quickly had to move everything so that this could happen yesterday. So I'm now in the lounge. Okay, and Martin's waving at me from across the room. Our house is really quite small, and this was a very small lounge, and the second bedroom is really quite tiny. And the thing that our next door neighbour did for us was to literally take out that wall. So we've now got quite a big lounge dining room. Well, it will be a lounge diner in the end. Martin's trying to take off the wallpaper so we can decorate. So yeah, it was a bit of a shock. We went to work, came back, and there was no wall in the house. Anyway, look at the size of it. It looks quite big, but I'll reassure you, this house is not big. So you can see by the mark on the carpet here, half of which is no longer here because it's been ripped up, that this wall unit was actually there, and this was the wall. So that was the spare bedroom in there, and the bed settee, as you now know, is up in the summer house. It was here. I'm going to go try and turn round now. So to get another view, we're looking back into the lounge now. So our task for the next, I don't know, 3 months is to strip the wallpaper off this side. We don't have to do it for that side because we did that side a long time ago. And so that just needs repainting, and we need to strip all this wallpaper off, paint it, decorate it, put the furniture back, and then what's going to happen is the furniture will have to be taken out all over again because we're going to get a new floor down, aren't we?
We are.
We are. So, but that's not going to happen for a few months. So we have to literally do this twice. We don't do things by halves, us two. You should know that by now. So yeah, we're busy stripping the walls to get ready for painting before we have to do it all again.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, we will have a lounge diner. But as you were aware, we no longer have a spare bedroom. So if anybody does come up, you'll have to sleep in the summer house now because that's where the bed is. But that's what happened this weekend.
What we'd like to do is invite our roving reporter to come over here. She has just popped back after doing several videos for our news channel. And here we go. It is our next thing. I thought it's only fair for both of us to be here because we have celebrated a significant anniversary. Yes, indeed. Very significant, hasn't it? Yeah. I don't know how she's put up with me, but who knows? Anyway, what it is, I will let Ellie say.
We have celebrated our 25th first date anniversary. So 25 years, we have officially been a couple on the 14th of March.
Yes.
I really don't know how I have put up with him for 25 years, but I have.
Do you realise you get less for murder?
Oh, okay. Give me an idea.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. We have travelled all around Europe in about 25 years.
Yeah.
We have settled, I think, now in the top of Scotland. And just looking on to further chapters, which we will certainly fill in.
It's been like this for the whole 25 years, by the way.
Yeah. And that is, and we'll, yes, indeed. Indeed. If you notice, I have written my lines out very good. Well, Eddie's written my lines out, and I have stuck to absolutely none of them, which is normal. So, and let me think now. Yes, indeed. What we have got in store for you is an edumification lesson. Yes, indeed. Because up here in Scotland, right, this particular area of Scotland, they have a local dialect language which hardly anyone understands if you don't come from this area, and it's called Doric.
Fit like, yes, it is called Doric. And so we thought we would try and teach you some of the basics because it took a while to understand most of it. Some words we still don't understand what people are saying to us 20 years later. But yes, so I suppose we should start with. You stop it. So we should start with Doric for hello, how are you? I'm well, how are you? Which is a greeting that we would say several different ways in the rest of the UK. So a quick and easy way up here to say hello is fit like. So fit like.
Ah, not bad.
Nay bad would be an answer of I'm fine, thank you very much. How are you would be
Yourself?
Foos yourself. So, fit like, nay bad, foos yourself is hello, how are you? I'm well, thank you.
Oh, and of course, there is another word just to add one into the equation on our anniversary month, right? And that is, well, I think we should give you a demonstration, and that's called Bosey.
Oh, a bosey. A bosey is a hug.
And further this month, although the weather has actually been rather cold, we have managed on a couple of nice Sundays, we have managed to get a little bit of gardening done, and we've sorted a couple of the borders out.
Yep, Martin's right. We did actually manage to do some gardening, and the clocks have actually gone forward as well now, so we're looking forward to getting out here again. It's been quite a long winter, and so we're looking forward to tidying up these borders, which we actually, because my parents died last year, last year was just gone, basically. We didn't do any gardening. So 2 years worth of gardening to catch up with, really, if you think about it. So yeah, light nights are on the way, and we are looking forward to spending many more hours in the garden and in our new summer house.
Both of the cars have been in the garage this month. Mine, Ellie's, was for a back windscreen wiper and to fix the boot because she couldn't open it and the rear windscreen wiper fell off. My car, well, if it starts snowing again, it's my fault. I decided I'd put it in to get the winter tyres taken off and put the normal summer tyres on. See, in this part of Scotland, for 6 months a year, snow can be quite heavy, and we have winter tyres. And I believe our roving reporter will do a full recap on anything else from Two Bears HQ. So all it leaves for me to do at the present moment is to ask you to remember to subscribe to this channel and to press that like button. Yeah, and I'll pass you now over for full recap to Rita.
Hello, roving reporter Ellie here, back in the newsroom. So, we thought we would dedicate a section of our new monthly style video, update video, to you, our lovely viewers and subscribers. And what we thought we would do is answer your questions. So I put the shout out, and the lovely Andy from Out and About with Andy sent us a question, and what he asked us was, do we have any holiday or travel plans for 2025? Well, Andy, the answer is no. We don't have any travel plans as such. We are going down to your area, as we do quite often, as you know that. We're going down to visit Martin's mum next weekend for a flying visit. We do lots of flying visits, don't we? But really, we run our own business. It's a shop, and we're open 6 days a week. So we only ever get a Sunday off, unless we actually close the shop, which is pretty quite difficult to do. Because obviously we don't have a 9 to 5 job where we get paid holidays a year. Because if the shop's not open, we're not earning. So we don't close it very often. We do close on local holidays. Up here you have local holidays, you get 4 a year. Basically it's the first Monday of the month of April, June, August and October. Those are the Huntley local holidays. Other local holidays are different days. So we will close on those 4 days, and of course we get 2 weeks at Christmas. And that's basically it. That's our holidays. But that is our choice. It's our choice to do that. But we have, in the past, on the odd occasion, closed up for 2 or 3 days and just gone away. And we may well do that, but we don't have any current plans to do that at the moment. But I'm sure we will. And one day, Andy, we will meet you. because we are down in your area so often. And we've tried so often to catch up with each other, but for one reason or another, we've not actually made it. But one day we will meet you. um, on the subject of meeting channels, we are open for collaborations and meeting other channels and other people. Obviously, we generally only get a Sunday to do that, but we are in a shop, and if you're in the town of Huntley, you can pop in and see us in our shop anytime, and we'll happily make you a cup of tea. Um, so I have had a bit, a bit of a surprise um, news this month. I came home from work one day and we noticed that the old dog kennel, which is dilapidated, we haven't got a dog anymore anyway. Um, the door to it was open, and it's never open because you have to actually ram it open. And in there, I found a little package, and it was addressed to me. I have no idea how long it had been in there because we hadn't noticed it before. So I opened it, and well, this is what I found. Yes, indeed, I do have a bit of good news for you. I have won the lottery. I do mean it. I really have won the lottery. I play the postcode lottery. I pays my money every month, and what the lottery people used to do was they used to put any winnings back into your account. Well, recently they stopped doing that, and for the past 2 times they've been wanting us to buy an online voucher for something or another. You go onto this link, you choose which voucher you want, you choose the price, it gets sent to you. Well, I don't really do online shopping. It isn't what I like to do. I like to go out and buy my own things. And I just thought, oh, they'll just put that money back into my account, or they'll put it into their charity account and it will go to a good cause. But no, they did not do that. They decided to choose a prize for me and send it. Do you want to know what I got? Ta-da! I have a brand new fancy pants pair of oven gloves. Useful, isn't it? I think that's a brilliant prize, actually. Probably worth much more than the fiver that they originally allocated to me. But hey, look at that pattern on there. It's lovely, isn't it? Nice yellows and blues and greens, and it goes very well with our new to us second-hand kitchen. Oven gloves. Very useful. Thank you ever so much, the postcode lottery, for my prize. That was a bit of a surprise. A nice surprise. I've not actually used them yet. Martin is the main cook in the house, not me. I do the puddings, he does the main meals, and I haven't actually made a pudding yet this month, so I've not used my lottery winnings yet. But I will. We actually have another channel. This one is Two Bears Cottage. We also have another channel called Two Bears on Tour, and that is where we go around and we explore places and find out about the history. We love going for walks, just simple walks, but we also love going and finding out about the history of places and buildings and whatever else. So we combine that in another channel called Two Bears on Tour. And we haven't actually had time this month because obviously you now realise we've been very busy this month. We haven't had time to go and do any videoing or filming for that channel, but I have managed to edit a video that we did back in February. There is a new video on that channel of one of our favourite walks to a local waterfall. So pop across and subscribe to that channel too if you want. So you'll get some idea of where you can go in the local area. So I guess all that remains to be said is thank you ever so much for watching this new style monthly news update. Let us know if it's something that you have enjoyed or not. So this is the style of video we'll be doing in future on this particular channel. The other channel will stay the same. So yeah, let us know. Hit the like button, subscribe, may leave us a comment. I think Martin's already said this earlier. And we will see you next month for another news update. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care now. Bye bye.
Hello.
That's a disembodied hello.